to come here today instead of going to biomed with Miss Masonette. So what we will be doing here is going over the objective, which is right there on the board. Look at that. It's to find out the importance of taking antibiotics regularly, because you will find out if you don't, there will be issues. So with that, I need each one of you to grab, if you haven't already got it on your iPad, you guys have it on your iPad, awesome, great use of technology. So each need one of these. And if you haven't got one of these yet, we'll get you one there, one there, and you will need this. All right, so once we're all set up, of course, Hunter, you're just sitting there, standing there, or whatever. All right, we will be watching a video right now, TED Talk learning based off of the importance of antibiotics. All right, so now that we've watched that video, we have a better understanding of what everything that takes place. I want you to go through and I want you to quickly, or actually we can do this together. Let's take a look at what we will be doing here. So we want to read the introduction and the procedure to the lab that we will be doing. All right, so let's just look at the procedure. So that's on page 2. All right, so there we have, in this activity, you will work with your partner to collect data. Begin with 20 discs, 13 blue, 6 yellow, and 1 red. So, Tim, how many blues do we need? Someone help them out.
13.
13, nice, all right. Quinn, how many yellows?
6.
Awesome, and Hunter, how many reds? 1. All right, so I want you to go through your packet right now, and I want you to get those out. There's obviously more than that in there. Take the time to get those done. All right, so does everybody have the right amount out now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're playing still, right? Okay, all right, so now that we've all got the right amount of little discs out, what we're gonna do is, remember, we're just going through the procedure, we're not gonna do it right now, but the next thing we would do is it's time for a dose of antibiotics, right? Because we've all come down with some type of bacterial infection. Yeah. Not the black bag, let's hope not, all right? I'm not sure what we have here is gonna work. However, we've got this taken care of. So we're gonna roll the dice. So you roll the dice, and if you look at the little grid here, what numbers, 1, 3, 5, and 6, so all your odd numbers except for 6.
6 is a pretty odd number.
Fair enough. All right, so. No worries. But Michaela, since that happened, now you have to tell me what numbers do we toss where, by looking at that, where we remove 5 discs.
1, 3, 5, and 6.
1, 3, 5, and 6. Awesome, thank you. All right, so numbers 2 and 4, if you roll 2 and 4, you miss a dose of antibiotics. So that means you do nothing. You do not remove any discs, you do nothing. All right? So then after we take our dosage, whether you take discs away or you don't take any away, what we're gonna do is you're gonna record the number of discs for number 1, all right? So we'll go through, you record the number there. After you record your number, as we all know and we've learned, bacteria are reproducing all the time, all right? So if one or more bacteria of a particular type are still inside of the organism, you have to add 1 disc of the color to your population. So that's kind of tricky. So if we still have blues left after our first go, what do we have to add to the blues? 1 blue. If we still have yellow, what are we gonna have to add?
1 yellow.
1 yellow. If blues disappear entirely, do we add a blue? No. Cool. All right, good. So we've got that taken care of now. So you're just gonna repeat those steps and you're gonna record your data. So here, just a quick little brief thing. 1, roll. 2, remove. 3, count. 4, add 1 of anything still living. That is a simplified procedure of what we're gonna be doing. All right, so now it's up to you guys to get going and roll your dice and see what you will be doing throughout the process. See if you can. Sweater. You gotta roll their dice. What are you doing?
1, 2, take
It's 3. All right, so what do you have to remove for 3?
Just 1, 5.
We have to remove. Right? What does it say? Remove 5 discs. Remove from all the blue discs first, then the yellow, then the red. Remove 5 from blue.
one yellow.
Alright, so now you need to record your data here onto here. Okay. So remember, if you roll 1, 3, 5, or 6, you remove them. Starting in blues, going to yellows, and going to reds. Alright? If you roll a 2 or 4, what do you do?
I forgot.
Shut up.
Do nothing. Correct. And record your data.
What memes? Y'all a bunch of memes. Got that? Okay. Huh?
Alright, nice. That's easy on the iPad. Got 3 again. That's a good thing, because you got to do what with your fists?
Remove 5
Remove 5.
from blue.
Yeah. But here, before you did anything, let's look at this again. Alright, so if you look in here, right, it's your initial. And if you need a calculator at any moment, there are calculators here as well. So here, you had 5. So 13 minus 5 is what?
Would you like me to go here?
So 8 right there.
Unless we get kicked in the shin.
And then how many yellows did you have left? 6, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's from your sister.
Yeah, well, you can't do stuff that you enjoy every time. That fun. Are you gonna be able to get rid of your
So I got 3 again.
bacteria?
So I'm gonna have
You still have a lot left, don't you?
Yes. Blue gone.
Blue gone. Alright.
I got 4 again.
You need a document though, my man. You get 4. So that way you get 4 right here, right? So you would add all those numbers in there again.
So it's 4.
And then you've been adding a disc every time. Well, let's go. Let's just get the graph filled out. Are you done? Is everything got in or done?
No, so
I didn't even put a fun in
It's like the best number.
We're making
You
a
are missing dosages all the time, aren't you?
Young one. I'll be shot twice.
Exactly. You doing alright? You haven't even got rid of your blues yet. How many dosages have you missed? 2 dosages.
I did.
So if you finished already, right? So if you finished, which some of you have already, the next thing to do, pick up your little markers and let's put them away. We'll wait for the rest of the people to finish up because we're not too far away.
I got
Yes. We got blue. Alright, so Summer, tell me your column of the blue ones that you have. So you started with 9. Alright, so we actually started at the beginning with 13,
Then
and then 9. Then we went where?
5, and then 0.
5,
Yeah.
and then 0 the rest of the way? Alright. That works. So, she's obviously eliminated the blue strand of the bacterial infection. Now next, we have the yellow strand, right?
Yeah.
The yellow strand is going to be, for the sake of this, in orange. And you started with how many at the very beginning?
6,
6, okay. And then from there,
7,
it went to 7,
yeah.
okay.
8,
8,
9,
9,
5,
down to 5,
and then 0.
0 for the rest.
Yeah.
So, by the looks of this, have you even missed a dose?
No.
Alright, so if you don't miss doses, how long did it take for her to eliminate the blue and the orange strand? Just how many goes? Yeah, 4 turns, so that's not that bad at all. So you can see how important it is not to miss a dose. Now let's see if she eliminates the red strand of the bacterial infection as well. So you started with the red one at,
1,
oh boy, 1, okay, so way down here.
and then 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6,
6,
yeah. And then 2.
and then 2. Alright, so then after that, is it gone?
Yeah.
Alright, so once again, this is roughly what we're looking at. She's eliminated, once again, the bacterial infection. How many of you guys were successful with a thumbs up or down of getting rid of your bacterial infection?
I got rid of it.
That's not a thumb though, dude.
I don't have
Oh boy, okay. There's always gotta be one in the group. So, that's great. So, with that, now I want you to go through and graph your bacteria.
it. I have a graph.
So now that you've completed your graphs and we're getting to the end of class, what you're gonna do for homework now is you're gonna complete the questions that are in your little packet. If it's on your iPad, great. You can just click them on there, and then you can submit it through Power Teacher, and that will work. All right. So have at it, and we'll have those turned in by me tomorrow. Okay.
Alright.
All right.